So today brings us to the 7th edition of Emergence. Emergence has basically taken on a life of its own, and it's something that's become special to us as a company. We have done our best over the last 6 months to curate and shape a range of keynote speakers and panel session that speaks to the opportunity that comes to all of us over the next 3 to 5 years in this ecosystem. We want to place a spotlight on the companies that are featured today, and we want to give you the opportunity to listen to what they're talking about and access them.
We've had some good conversations with potential investors here today, so it's been a learning experience, certainly a number of leads to follow up on, and it's been good just to be part of the general buzz of the conference.
I've been coming to Emergence for a few years now, and the caliber just keeps on going up. I've been sort of watching it for all that time and getting increasingly comfortable that it keeps on improving, keeps on getting better. Join the force, because ultimately that's a startup community, right?
So what I'm seeing is a change in the feeling. The change in the feeling here of not just wanting to invest in fintech, medtech, SaaS, those types of products, but to look wider and say, yeah, actually, I would like to invest in someone or some company that actually makes a product. You know, something that is actually tangible, that we can make in Australia and take to the world.
I found the dynamic really exciting. There is a good entrepreneurial spirit and a good mix of both investors and fund managers. I think the fact that you have such an engaging audience says a lot about the quality of your events.
Oh, it was really fun. It was an honor to be able to sit next to some really smart and accomplished people. The key takeaway is that there's some really good people working on solving some really challenging problems in the investment space, and hopefully we can be a meaningful part of this.
Yeah, it looks a cracking event. I've known Steve for a long time. The Wholesale Investor event is it's iconic in the Sydney and Melbourne investment scene. Look, very, very enjoyable. It's quite inspiring. You walk around, you meet all these people, these booths, and you think there should be 1 or 2 unicorns here.
This is a wonderful event. There's some brilliant people here. You've done an amazing job, and it's an absolute privilege and an honour to be invited as the keynote speaker. And I can't wait for Singapore. I can't wait for London, and I can't wait to do it all again with you next year.
So for me, Emergence is your platform across 2 days to gain insights into the innovation future. The power of one conversation is super important for this entire experience. So many times I've seen it where one conversation can change the trajectory of either an investment or an actual company. Do your best to make sure you walk away with that one conversation.